Have you ever wondered why we see lightning first and then hear thunder? In order to answer this question, let's first understand the basics of waves. We can create a wave in a still pond by throwing a stone in it. Now, if a duck is sitting there, in which direction will it go? It will just move up and down with the wave. This shows that water is not carried away by the wave. It just oscillates. Thus, a wave is a traveling disturbance. In the duck example, the surface of the pond was a medium for the wave's travel. Now let's replace it with a spring. When this person moves his hand up and down, the spring he is holding also moves up and down. This creates a wave in the spring, and such a wave is known as a transverse wave. On the other hand, when he pushes and releases the spring, compression and rarefaction is produced in the spring. Here, the movement of the spring is in the direction of the wave. Hence, this one is known as a longitudinal wave. A point to notice here is that the spring is the medium through which the wave travels. Similarly, sound also requires a material medium like air for its travel. Such types of waves that cannot pass through vacuum are known as mechanical waves. These waves can either be transverse or longitudinal. As there is no air on the moon, if you ever go to the moon with a friend, remember to use sign language to communicate with each other. Thankfully, there are waves which can pass through vacuum as well. One such wave is the electromagnetic wave, which is a transverse wave. That means the electric and magnetic fields are perpendicular to the direction of propagation of the wave. All light we see around us is essentially an electromagnetic wave. But this visible light is only a small part of the electromagnetic spectrum. We use other parts of the electromagnetic spectrum for different purposes like radio waves for radio and television, microwaves for cooking food, infrared light for detecting people in the dark, UV light to kill bacteria in water, X-rays to detect fractured bones, and gamma rays to kill cancer cells. Electromagnetic waves, including visible light, travel at the speed of 3 × 10⁸ meters per second in vacuum. On the other hand, sound, which is a mechanical wave, travels at the speed of approximately 340 meters per second and thus is much slower than light. To get a sense of how fast electromagnetic wave travels, consider the distance of our planet from the sun, which is 152 million kilometers. It takes light only 8 minutes to travel this huge distance. Now let's come back to the question we asked at the beginning of this video. Why do we see lightning before we hear it? Thunder and lightning occur at roughly the same time, but because light, being an electromagnetic wave, travels much faster than sound, we see the flash of lightning first. Hope you liked this video. Stay tuned for the next video of Fond of Physics.